Gold predictions for the week of December 28th to January 2nd. Just went through the holidays. I didn't think there was going to be this much momentum in trading action, but fucking hell. Look at this shit. Boom. What day was this? Friday. I was wrong. I thought we were going down then up, but we just, if you look on it at the hour, we just instantly went up. First hour, just never came back down. Now we're starting to die off a little bit, build up a little bit of consolidation, but brutal. I mean, not really. I actually have a buddy who just bought every single Asian session. He just bought it. He was up 10K on his challenge. Now, these are not good trading conditions. I'm not a big fan of these. Went over this quite a bit before, but I'm not a big fan of trading at all-time highs because really, if we're looking for buys, I wouldn't want to target anything past this. It doesn't give you a lot to work with. But we'll mark out some key areas here. Pretty much what I'm going to do for this week, since we don't really have any liquidity sitting above us, we can go down to the hour and see we're right at all-time highs. And shorting's risky because we don't know how far it's going to go down. Like, it's clear we're in an uptrend every single time frame. The week, flying. The day, flying. 4 hour, flying. 1 hour. And we're not flying, but we're definitely levitating. 15-minute, starting to make some art. 5-minute, now we're making patterns. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark out some areas of interest that I'd be looking for price to kind of retrace into. Because if we were to picture like a perfect market, it would be up, down, up, down, up. So let's just keep this super simple. Where are we looking to buy? Like, if price, am I buying right here? No. Would I buy here? No. When price gets to here, is this one of the points I'll be looking for a buy? Yeah, of course. Comes back down to here, am I looking for a buy? Yeah, this is a make it or break it kind of moment. If it doesn't go here, odds are we're going down. Even if it goes down, where am I looking for the sells? Here? No. Here? Yeah. Here? Yeah. These are areas of interest. So they're points where prices reacted in the past, kind of like pivot points almost. So if we go over look at gold, like look right here. So we have a rally up. There's 2 pivot points I'd be looking at. One right here and one right here. We don't react off this one. Cool. We come back down. Where do we react off? Right here. If it broke past this, that'd be a great indication for a sell. We can look at the last time it did go sell. Where are the 2 pivot points I'll be looking at right here? 1, 1, 2. Right? Look, we come, we retrace, we reject, reject, reject. That's kind of an, like, if you try it 3 times. Let me think of a great example here. Let's say you enter into a diving competition right off rip. No experience. It's just you and the pool and the diving board. Or you know what? Let's say this. Let's say you've actually trained for 3 months, doing some tucks and shit. If you get up on there, and first flip you do is just straight belly flop. All right, you know what? Let's restart this. Let me find a great. Okay. No. Let's say you're a thief, right? And you're like, I need to think of a way to rob people. How am I going to rob someone? I see every single Saturday, these old ladies, they're leaving the grocery store. Every single Saturday morning, they're leaving. On their ones. You're like, I'm going to run up there. I'm going to take the food from her. Don't know why you would, but let's say you did. If the first time you do it, you go and you grab it. You're like, I got your food. And then they pepper spray you. You're like, shit, I got pepper sprayed. That's not good. If you do it again, so you're like, I'm going to get back. I'm going to go get more food next Saturday. Saturday, you come. You're like, you see the lady who pepper sprays you. You're like, I'm not going near you. I know you have pepper spray on you. New one. This time it's an old man. I don't know why I'm using old men, like old people for this scenario. But let's say you run up on him. And you're like, give me your food. And he pepper sprays you too. What do you think is going to happen on the 3rd time? You're going to get pepper sprayed. Right? Like, this is pretty evident at this point. So if we look at price right here, go up, fail. Fuck, I got pepper spray. Damn, pepper spray. Fail, pepper spray. Pepper spray. What are you doing going back to the, what are you doing going back there? You got pepper spray 3 times now. There's no point in going back. So if it keeps failing, that's just you getting pepper sprayed. They're just, it's not a great sign. So if we look right here, this is a pretty good indication that we're going down. And then what do we wait for our confirmation? We wait for it to break right here. Bam. And then look at this. Where it breaks underneath. Where does it retrace? Right to the zone. So we're going to mark that out for this week because liquidity is kind of poo-poo. So on the week, bam, bam. Great zones. I go down to the day. Looking for retracements. I'm just looking for ones on the day and then kind of mixing them with the week to make a little bit of a box. So if I was going to take a long, in the best case scenario, we see a nice retracement down here. That gives us a lot to work with. Look at all this, all this price action in between. So if we see price do something like this, this is kind of like our, all right, let's go long. We don't have to go long, but this is like we're back into trading because right now everything's bullish. So taking a sell is pretty ambitious, although I'll probably end up taking one tonight because I don't got any targets long and I'm addicted to this shit. All right, let's just mark out liquidity for the fun of it here. We've marked out our kind of structure. All right, so there's only really two that are sticking out to me. This one right here, because look, this candle swept all this liquidity. Second candle didn't even come take out the top. If we dropped into the 15-minute, but yeah, look, comes down, sweep, doesn't get anything. It had to come back down and recheck. Then we went up. So this is a potential target. And the other one I had was this one right here. Although it does take out some liquidity actually. I'm actually gonna move this to here. You know what? If I was gonna sell, I would not go past this point. I'm not gonna do that. So if I take a short tonight, because right off a rip I'm seeing actually some liquidity here. We got this. Just stay on the 15-minute. This is exactly what I'm gonna do tonight. This is the only trade I'm gonna take. I'm literally gonna wait for price to do one of two things: sweep high, change the structure, retracement, and then I'm selling down to the bottom of the zone. That's option one. That is trade one. That is what I'm looking for. Or we're looking for the opposite. Down, break a structure, retrace, going to the highs, and I'm taking profit right here. I'm not riding this to the moon. Those are the only two trades I'll be looking for tonight. If I don't see that, I'm not trading it. If we go back to the day, because this is a weekly prediction, I mean, we're obviously going to retrace. It's just going to go one of two ways. We're either going to see it go up and down, a little higher than down, a little bit higher than down, or way higher than down. Pretty simple. It's only can go two ways. It either continues going up or we go down. And I'm not looking for longs until I see some quite a bit down. Like probably not till here. Then that 430. Maybe I'll consider going up, but I don't know. Because if you look at it on the week, this is where people get tripped up a lot. Is they'll look at it on the hour and they'll be like, oh my god, we just swept all of this liquidity right here. We have to be going up. Or they'll, let's keep me down now. Look at that. We swept all this liquidity right here. We're in a fair value gap. Sell my house and put it on this. But if they look at the week, you're not even close. Like even on the day, look, that's not a retreat. Maybe, but like look on the week. Price is gonna, like we're coming for here. Why is price just gonna go halfway? Because there's wicks there. I'm kind of tripping myself out here. Higher time frame is king. Just remember that. But I don't even know what to say. This is pretty simple trading. Like price is gonna go up or you're gonna go down. You either sell down, which is risky because everything's going up, or you wait for it to go down and then sell up, which is the smart thing to do. So, pretty cut, open and shut book for what's going to happen this week. Two things: up, down. How far do you think it's going to go down? Or how high do you think it's going to go up before it goes down? I don't know.